Hi, everybody. It is Carol from Lily Rose Blue. As you may know, I am traveling for work and attending a meeting, and the meeting is about mucopolysaccharidoses. Say that 3 times, or we call it MPS. And the meeting is in Minneapolis, which happens to be one of my children lives in the Twin Cities metro area. So I got to spend the weekend with my daughter's family, and you may have seen the guest appearance by the Rose and the Blue of the Lily Rose Blue, my name. So in between when, because my daughter and son-in-law work from home, I took the grandkids to school, and then went back to their house and showered and packed, and then I had some time to spend between the when I did that and when I needed to check into the hotel and when the meeting started, which was yesterday. So I did go antique shopping. You did see a short video for Hunt Gather, which was a crazy place. Crazy place. But before that, the first place I went was a place called Turquoise Vintage, and that was in Minneapolis. And if you are looking for Pyrex or vintage Tupperware, that is the place to go. They had other things too, but primarily Pyrex and Tupperware. Super cool place to look and shop and just see just what they had. I bought a couple little things there, but not necessarily. It's a good place for a thrifter, antiquer, but not necessarily a junk journaler. I would just say that. That said, it is worth a stop. Then I went to another place in Minneapolis called The Loft Antiques. And this was a good lesson to me about not judging a book by its cover. So I parked around the corner and walked to this place, and I looked in the door and it looked really swanky. That's what I'm going to say. It looked swanky, and I thought, should I even go in? I didn't think it was going to be in my price range or that there was anything that I was going to want. It looked more like furniture and chandeliers and that kind of thing. But I thought, you know what? I'm killing time anyway. And, I can look. It's eye candy, right? So I went in, and the furniture in there was gorgeous. And I don't have room for any more furniture. But oh my gosh, just some beautiful, beautiful stuff, beautiful chandeliers. But there was also some stuff that I was interested in, and actually, compared to the first place I looked at, actually some reasonable prices. So there was an upstairs and a downstairs, or I should say street level and downstairs. And I went downstairs, and just very interesting. I really enjoyed that shopping experience. So again, that was Loft Antiques in Minneapolis. I drove all over Minneapolis, so I'm not going to remember addresses. Something about West 50th Street, but don't quote me on that. And by the way, I am in my hotel room right now. So this is actually, what you're seeing back here is the bed, the back of the bed. What do you call that? Oh my gosh. Mind blown. I can't think of it. Anyway, so then that Hunt Gather place was across the street. The video that I took did not do that place justice. I did not take any video inside. It was the aisles themselves were very crowded. It was even hard to walk around, and there were a lot of people in there. So I didn't do any videos inside. I will do a video of what I purchased at these places. Um, Very interesting, eclectic, unique place. Again, well worth a trip. I mean, if you're going to be in the area, well worth a stop just to see it. Very fun. So from there, so that was 3 places. From there, I was kind of in no man's land. And remember, this is Monday. This was Monday, and there were many, many antique stores. However, many that were closed on Monday, many that were still closed on Tuesday, and some that were still closed on Wednesday. So I didn't have a ton of options. So I ended up, I was looking at my Google Maps and looking at miles, plus also how long it would take to get there. And I went to a town called Hopkins, which I didn't even know existed. And I've been around the Twin Cities. My daughter went to undergrad at Hamlin University back as a freshman in 2001. And then basically never came home after that. So I have spent a lot of time around the Twin Cities. They've lived in 3 different suburbs. So I kind of know my way around, or I feel like I do. And I had never heard of this town. I would say it's more of a western suburb, west of Minneapolis, west of St. Louis Park. And there was an antique mall there, and also reminded me more of the antique malls from that I would normally go to and shop in Iowa. And the prices also reflected that things were cheaper. For example, at that turquoise vintage, vintage Life magazine was $10. At this Hopkins antique mall, they were between $3 or $4. So I picked up a few things at that antique mall as well. And then I made my way back to the Graduate Hotel, which is where we are staying for this meeting. It is on the campus of the University of Minnesota. And the meeting is at the McNamara Alumni Center at the University of Minnesota. And it is a 2 or 3 minute walk from the hotel. The Graduate Hotel is very cool. I may do a video of the room just to see the decorations. It's eclectic as well and fun. It's been a great meeting. My brain is a little fried. Most importantly, not most importantly, but the most fun thing, we are still recovering from COVID, and there hasn't been a ton of traveling yet, really. And so just to see some of my colleagues from other states that I've been friends with for years, it feels so good. And I know you guys know what I mean. It just feels so good to see old friends. So that's been great. Plus the content of the meeting has been good. Hearing patient and family testimonials has been good. Heartwarming and heartbreaking all at the same time. So just been a good trip. The meeting goes till about 1:30 tomorrow afternoon, and then I get in the car and drive about 5 hours back home. So that'll be interesting. I'm thinking I may have to take a little nap halfway through. We'll see. We will see. Anyway, I thought I'd hop on and just say hello. I don't know that I'm going to have time to do a thrifting video this week, but if not, this may have to stand in its stead. But hopefully I will, or maybe it'll be a Thrifty Thursday video that I'll post on Friday or Saturday. I'm not sure. But thank you again for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting like. And again, I appreciate the comments. Just very much enjoy that. And everybody, please take care. Thank you. Bye bye.